I am Paul Daniel Ace Frehley, born April 27th, 1951, in the Bronx, New York. My father was a jazz musician, my mother a church singer, and music was the only language that made sense in our noisy home. I picked up my first guitar at 13, and from that moment, I knew I was meant to live loud. Before fame, I played in small neighborhood bands, The Outrage, Cathedral, King Kong, scraping together gigs and dreaming of the big stage. I wasn't disciplined, not in school or in life, but I had something better: sound, style, and raw energy. In 1973, fate changed everything. I answered a newspaper ad. Lead guitarist wanted influences. Free. The Who slayed. The audition was with 3 guys: Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, and Peter Criss. I walked in wearing one red sneaker and one orange one, plugged in, and blew their minds. That day, Kiss was born. I designed the Kiss lightning bolt logo and created my alter ego, the Spaceman silver suit, smoking guitar and cosmic aura. Together, we became the most explosive live act in the world. Fire, blood, smoke, explosions. Every concert was war and theater combined. My guitar wasn't just an instrument, it was a weapon. I wrote and played on Kiss classics like Cold Gin, Parasite, Strange Ways, Shock Me, and Rocket Ride. My solos set the stage on fire. Literally, fans would wait just to see the guitar that smoked and shot sparks like a meteor. In 1978, all 4 of us released solo albums. Mine, Ace Frehley, went platinum and became the only one to spawn a hit single, New York Groove. It was my love letter to my city, and it made me a star beyond KISS. But fame burns fast. By the early 80s, drugs, alcohol, and tension with Gene and Paul began to take over. I wanted freedom, not rules. In 1982, I left the band and formed Frehley's Comet, releasing albums that proved I could fly solo. In the 1990s, time healed what ego had broken. The original Kiss lineup reunited in 1996, touring the world again in full makeup and armor. I was back on stage 25 years later, playing to millions who still believed in the dream. But old conflicts returned, and by 2002, I walked away for good. Offstage, I faced demons. I crashed cars, nearly lost my health, and fought addiction. But I never lost my sound. I found recovery, redemption, and music again with albums like Anomaly 2009, Space Invader 2014, Origins Volume 1 2016, and Spaceman 2018. My latest, 10,000 Volts 2024, proved that after 50 years, my riffs could still roar. I also helped revolutionize how bands managed money. I fought for fair royalty rights, called out record label exploitation, and inspired young musicians to own their art. When I passed in October 2025, at 74, after complications from a fall in my home studio, tributes poured in from every corner of the music world. I am Ace Frehley, the spaceman who turned rebellion into rhythm, and rhythm into legend. I may have come from the Bronx, but I'll always belong to the stars.